time, we're also keeping you updated, of course, weather on the 9s with Keith Marler and the weather, the rumbles that we're hearing over our studio right now through the morning here, Keith.
I was talking a little earlier this morning, Leah, to my buddy Dallas, who runs Bayou Bob's, the alligator place next to us at the fair. He's already in town. They have a place that's right across from the fair. They don't live in town anymore, but they do own a place just across the street from the fair that they can live in while they, of course, it makes perfect sense. They're able to house their employees there. I mean, that's some thinking right there. He's a bright man. But as that rain and the winds were coming on by, he was watching, because a lot of the folks that are working at the fair, they camp out there. The rain and everything else was so, he couldn't see the water tower. He is literally right across the street. It was just a blinding affair, and stuff was just going nuts across the board. So now, as we look at the fairgrounds again, it's a matter of these folks that are going out. They're going to pick up, they're going to clean up from some of those gusty winds, and now they're going to just set up for the day again. As folks are really starting to get everything going on out the door. I know our bleachers are delivered into early next week, getting our place set up at the Fox 9 Broadcast Pavilion. A lot of our stuff is already starting to take shape out there as well as we look live at the grandstand. We are just a handful of days away from that opening day, and it is going to be a beautiful start to the fair. Next Thursday and Friday, we couldn't ask for a couple of better days. An early preview of that coming up on that 7 day, just 9 more minutes. But today, today's a raucous one. 72 degrees out the door right now in the metro. Widespread 60s become 50s up north. It's cool, crisp, and very quiet up across northern Minnesota with those dew points in the 40s. And it's that clash of the dry, cool air in northern Minnesota and a heat index of 105 down in Iowa. That sets up the funnel of, the funnel of danger. That sounds dramatic, doesn't it? I don't like that. I don't even like saying it. The funnel of us and gross that we live in for this. That's why this funnel has set up of all of our stationary boundary that keeps the, that's pleasant, and that's gross. And that funnel, that boundary of all of our energies just keeps this rainy rumble action. We had the storms yesterday, late afternoon, evening. We've got this, whatever this is that formed on up. We knew we'd see some storms this morning, but this leading edge really took over and really got away from itself early on this morning. Big old gusts of nearly 80 miles per hour out in Yellow Medicine County this morning. Became 60 miles per hour, became still 50 miles per hour for some folks out in Wisconsin. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect through 9 a.m., but that's really iffy at best. Now we just have ourselves just rain. We picked up 2 inches of rain in the West Metro, an inch to an inch and a half of rain in parts of the East Metro. This morning, just this morning from this rain, we'll pick up another 1/4 to a 1/2 inch plus easily over the course of the next 2 or 3 hours or so. This stuff rolls on through the area overall, but a lot of it's just generic moderate rainfall. The heaviest of rains right now stretching from north of Sandstone and Interstate 35 through Webb Lake, through Shell Lake in Wisconsin, over toward Rice Lake, down through Glenwood City and New Haven, coming up on Menominee with that 50-mile-per-hour wind gust, down through Waterville, and then that continues as we go on through mid to late morning. It all falls apart, but some popcorn action, still a little stragglers this afternoon, not out of the question. There's a level 1 threat for severe weather with even those little afternoon guys, a little gusty wind, maybe some small hail, with even those little popcorn guys later on today before we're right back at it tonight and tomorrow night. 83 degrees for your high today, still humid with morning rain and rumbles, and then afternoon little tiny pop-ups. Tonight, more widespread action at 68, very late tonight. Still humid, and then more widespread activity for tomorrow with a high around 80, and also still humid for your day on Sunday. We wrap it up into Monday morning, and then Monday afternoon, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all look gorgeous. More details on the 7 day coming up in 7 minutes. Fox 9 returns. We're back right after the break.